Day 5. I was heading out to a small place in the countryside called Nishikitsura, but in order to get there I needed to take a highway bus. But first, I had to kill some time and have a look at the building that inspired the PS3. Finally on the highway bus, right after leaving the metropole of Tokyo, I suddenly found myself in the middle of steep hills and forests. And then, I supposedly arrived at my station. Little did I know, the station was a literal bus stop on the highway, where it had a tiny exit to walk down from.
Dude, so they left me out literally at the highway, and I am literally in the middle of nowhere, but it is a beautiful middle of nowhere.
I still had quite the long walk ahead of me as I was going to a pretty deserted Airbnb, but it was worth it, walking around in the middle of nowhere countryside of Japan as a foreigner. However, same problem again. I had no internet to contact my Airbnb host to tell her that I would be there a bit earlier. So I had to wait a little bit, and got to meet my new hostess Miho. That turned out to be one of the friendliest individuals I'd ever meet. Immediately, she showed me around in her house and took me in as a grandson, in an old traditional styled countryside house in Nishikitsura. I even had my very own tatami floor room.
This room is so cool.
Art, tatami floor, awesome view.
Amazing.
Miho has her very own shop called Maya Nuts, where she sells diverse natural products and handcrafted stuff. I would highly recommend to check it out. That evening I told her I've never been to an onsen before, and she immediately invited me to tag along to one and even drove me there. And to top it all off, she invited me for dinner at a local sushi place, essentially giving my first night there for free. So, thank you again so much, Miho. Day 6, I took the local train to the closest town, Fujiyoshida, at the Mount Fuji station.
Gorgeous.
まもなく川口湖方面行きの電車が参ります。危ないですから京葉線の内側に下がって待って。
Then I walked to the Kitaguchi Hongo Fuji Sangen Shrine that I spotted the day before driving in the car. I then proceeded to walk up the foot of Mount Fuji by my very own. But as soon as I spotted a sign that indicates that there might be bears around, I encountered a group of 3 Brits that were nice enough to let me tag along with them.
You would have dared to come here with flip-flops?
Initially, I wanted to walk up to the top, but I was told that is only possible when there is no snow.
Tree down, rock cover, tree decay, cave formed.
So where we walked used to be a tree.
I think so. Surrounded by the lava.
Instead, we went to see the lava mold caves and hiked around for quite a while.
It's good for your back. Stretches.
I don't know if it's good in particular. Probably should be filming and walking. You went to the left.
Nice.
And she's gone.
Tracy?
Hello.
It's so small.
Jesus Christ. Ooh, that's a good workout. How far does it go back? Are you good?
Ow, I scraped my back coming in.
Oh no, it's not good. Gonna scrape off my hair.
Yeah. That was so intense. Oh look.
What
Worms
the?
and stuff in here.
How did you get through here?
Honestly, it was quite hard.
There you go.
This must. Okay, you're very more flexible than me. Do you reckon this must have been like the roots and the trunk,
Right.
the base of it?
That's crazy. I can. Whew.
Like, that was pretty cool. Little worms.
Worms? Ew. Ew, what are those?
And that.
Looks more like an eel. I know it looks like a snail.
This is weird how it's like.
Yeah, I would.
It's like a door. It's pretty cool.
True. Oh, I thought for a second we had to scooch through here. That would have been funny. Oh, I can stand upright. Crazy stuff. Oh wow. Oh, good that we went before the children. Look how many kids are about to go. Yeah. Made it.
In total, I walked 34 kilometers by foot that day. My legs were in pain. But after that, I was invited by them to tag further along with them to a gondola where you would have a nice view on Mount Fuji. And in the end, it was totally worth the tour. See for yourself. It was awesome meeting you guys as well. What a day.
Hey, Daniel here. I'll give a quick look back on how the last few days were for me and what I experienced traveling alone, especially. So I never traveled that far away alone abroad for that long, so it definitely was an interesting experience for me. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about seeing the world in a different way, cultures. I mean, I was aware that the place you are currently living in is far from all the world there is. Like, if you go to another place, rules and everything will be so different, which is why I love traveling. Like, everything you understand as normal is thrown over, and there are other rules, other etiquettes, other ways of living and growing up, and that is just so fascinating to me. But ultimately, coming here alone just showed me a lot about myself, how I can enjoy things in a bit of a different way, even when I'm alone, not just with friends. And yeah, especially one interesting thing that happens is you talk to a lot more people that you would expect you would. Like, I thought I would be alone most of the time, just travel and, you know, explore things, but in the end I made so much more connections. Because if you travel with a friend, you probably interact with them most of the time, and maybe, you know, you meet people and you talk, but it's like you're always in your groups. But if you travel alone, you kind of actively seek that contact a bit, at least in my case. And other people can definitely feel that, so they're interested, and you start talking to people you usually wouldn't talk to. And it bonds really interesting friendships and conversations and everything else. So very unexpected things happen you can't really plan, so it is definitely interesting, and I appreciate the experience I went through in 1 week. And yeah, I definitely can recommend traveling alone, at least every once in a while. It kind of is very refreshing. But yes, I'm gonna miss this establishment very much, and Japan as a whole. And my hostess, Mihu, is a great person. She's lovely, really. So if you're ever in Nishikitsura or like close to Mount Fuji, I can very much recommend her stay. So yeah, it's already time for me to head back slowly, at least to Narita, and then back home already. Very sad. I'm gonna miss everything, especially this room. Holy crap, it's awesome. But yeah, thank you guys for listening, and I will see you guys in the montage. See you guys.
Day 7. Unfortunately, I had to head again towards Narita, as my flight would take off quite early the next day.
Okay. Jacket, bag, and luggage.
Big thank you again to Miho and your lovely hospitality. I will never forget that, and I will make sure to come by again.
So,
Arigatou gozaimashita.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you coming here
Yes,
and
I'll-
enjoy a little bit more Tokyo
Yes.
and Narita.
I will.
You have to eat ramen.
Eat more. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'll if I come here, I will come back to you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Enjoy. Bye.
Arigatou gozaimashita. Sayonara.
Bye.
I will send you video.
Oh, yeah.
Video on Instagram or Airbnb. I write you, okay? Alright. Bye bye. So my journey started over there. Over at that bus station. This is literally in the middle of nowhere. Never seen a bus station directly at a highway, so you know it must be remote. I'll see you guys in Shinjuku.
For some reason, I recorded myself in German, but I'll add some subtitles.
So, ich habe es endlich ins Zimmer geschafft. Das war echt die grindigste Hotelsuche aller Zeiten. Ich habe eine falsche Adresse bekommen und ich habe zu irgendeinem anderen Geschäft gehen müssen und die haben mir die Adresse gegeben, die richtig war, wo ich hingegangen bin, aber es falsch ausgeschaut hat. Bin wieder einen riesen Kreis gegangen, um dann festzustellen, das war eigentlich das Gebäude. Und jetzt bin ich hier. Ja, es ist immerhin nett. Es ist ziemlich groß. Es ist eigentlich auch technisch für 4 Personen. Aber ich wollte ehrlich gesagt dann ein Zimmer alleine haben. Also ja, ich glaube so 60 € sind nicht so schlimm für eine Nacht. Aber ja, immerhin endlich im Zimmer. Das tut gut, das kann ich endlich warm lassen. Ich habe den ganzen Tag noch nichts gegessen. Auf einen wohlverdienten Ramen.
And after that, I went for an exploration in the city of Narita again, where the bartenders already knew me from the visit with the crew.
Last evening here, folks. Going home.
And with that, my final hours in Japan already came along, and it was time for me to depart back to Austria.
Alright, heading back to my hotel. Last night here in Japan, and going back tomorrow. It was a lovely time. So.
I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me. Thank you so much for watching.